Have you ever said something and then you like look back and you regret it and you're like, I wish I could like take that offline?
No,
Tweets.
you can always do that. You really only have to be on.
No, I'm saying, has there been something that's like, it's not yours, it's not your...
on your platform?
Yeah, it's not your platform, or there's just a piece of work out there that you were just like cringing at that you did.
Like a guest on a podcast or something?
Anything.
You gotta be careful on podcasts because they try to bait you into saying wild shit for a clip.
I had did one that I thought was a good joke, but I didn't know that it was a real thing. That's what I'm saying. I was like, I realized this could get taken out right now.
I didn't even realize we had started. I was like, we just talking about that.
That's how we
Is this part of it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I never say anything
I mean,
not as candid.
I'm here to edit. So,
No, I did say something in a podcast I used to do, and I said something about Cicely Tyson. It wasn't bad. It was just like about her age, and then she died right before that episode got
Before
written.
it dropped?
Like, we got to go back and take this out. Yeah.
boy.
And I was like,
Yeah.
that's understandable.
But that's not really on you.
I mean, it's like, we
Remember
all
when
know.
People magazine said Betty White made it to 100 years old before she made it? I was like, yo, why did y'all pull the...
Yeah.
That was bad.
Oh, and they still released it.
Yeah, she had a photo shoot and everything. Like, she made it to 100 years
But
old.
they changed like
Like
the article
honorary,
to be
you
like,
might as well say.
to be like, oh, we honored her.
She had the
At
photo
that point, you
shoot.
rounded up.
No, not at the photo shoot.
No, I'm saying she had the I made
Yeah.
it.
I made face.
She knew she wasn't going to make it. That's why she did that photo shoot.
Old
She
people
was like, I'm
never,
about to be out of here.
never throw an I made it party. Never have an I made it
Before
photo
you
shoot.
made it.
Yeah, never.
She knew she was going to be out of here.
taking photos before their birthday so that they can like show
Right.
them on
That's
their
different.
birthday.
Your
That's
birthday.
How
not
is that
like
different?
Nah,
because
you
it's
can
different
still-
than like these are my birthday photos and these are my thank God I made it to 40.
Yeah.
Thank God I made it to
But also,
25.
like, if you don't
Milestone
make it, nobody
pictures.
sees it. But like Betty White, you had a whole shoot with who was it?
Yeah.
People.
Yeah.
Big magazine.
That's kind of
Yep.
different.
We have that one at the
Mine
house.
just stuck in my phone.
Yeah,
or-
We have that one.
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
I don't know
Janelle
what
loves
jinxed it like
Betty
that.
White. Loves her.
Who?
My wife loves Betty White. So we had that one at the house.
She was great.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
Comedy-wise,
Quality old person.
Right,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yeah, she was one of my
Absolutely.
You
favorites.
scan her history, at
Those
least that's
girls.
when I scanned. I didn't see any racism.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, been 100 years.
I was
But,
surprised.
but you know what the other thing is? I feel like she was always old, but even when she wasn't old,
Her
think
name-
about it.
the
When
female
Female
was
Sam
Betty.
Jackson.
Right.
I mean, Morgan
she
Freeman.
was always
Yeah.
old. I don't remember even back in the day, early stuff. I looked at her. I was like, oh, she like the same age. She like never aged.
No, there's a video of her where I was like, all right, Betty could
She
have
was
got this
fine.
work.
She was.
But
Hey,
she wasn't.
Betty
Was
coulda
she
got-
acting when she was young?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, in like her 20s.
In her
She was
20s,
modeling
yeah.
and stuff. Yeah.
I've met
Yeah.
0 people named Betty in my life.
I
Y'all know
went to
Betty?
high school with her named
I
Betty.
know a girl named Betty, yeah.
My
Yeah.
Teacher
cousin's wife-
or-
No,
my
a
cousin's wife
black
is
girl
Betty.
named Betty. Yeah.
Well, is Betty short for something?
Elizabeth. Typically.
Hers is
Shut
just
up.
Elizabeth or
Is
Bettina.
it? I thought it was
Betty.
for Beatrice or something.
It
I
could
thought
be
it was
Beatrice
just
too.
Betty.
Yeah, I knew a Beatrice.
Elizabeth? Are you serious?
Because
Yeah, you
normally
can-
Beatrice
Beth.
they say
Or
B.
Beth, and then
Okay,
Or Liz.
that makes sense. Bethany.
This girl I went to high school was just straight Betty.
That was the full first name.
Full first name.
Elizabeth.
Actually, I know two. But you're right. I had a girl in high school named Betty. That was her first
Yeah.
full name.
Did she have gout?
Already?
Already? Did she have, in high school, she just, oh, shit, my knee, I can't run track this season.
You born with gout because your name is Betty?
Yeah, and Gertrude,
Elizabeth?
Gretchen, Betty, yes, absolutely.
I don't know a Gertrude at this
My
age.
cousin, her
No.
daughters is Lula Mae,
Oh, boy.
Dorothy.
Wait, how old is she?
Lula Mae.
Dorothy ain't
These are
bad.
kids that was just born during the pandemic.
wow.
Okay?
Wait, Lula Mae?
Yeah.
Lula Mae, Dorothy. Her oldest is Dana. And then from there, it all got old. And what's my other little
Did
cousin?
they name her? Did they
Okay.
name her
Oh.
after a grandparent on purpose? or something?
No.
Was
That's
Lula
not-
Mae
They
a-
made none of our grandparents.
So Lula Mae's a baby?
Lula Mae's a baby.
You gotta have that
Lula
Benjamin
Mae is
Button.
about 3 years
Yo,
old right
Pat's
now.
face is disgusted,
Lula
bro.
Mae.
I'm not
Yeah.
disgusted. I'm impressed. I thought that these names
Was
Yeah.
adult.
Did
were
You ever
ancient.
ask
Yeah.
your cousin, like, why you name her that?
You know, it was
A
one of the
double
things where you
name.
like, I'm just let you do
You
your
know what's
thing.
gonna be weird?
Because she's
Like-
one of them cousins too that'll be like offended by it, and it's like, do your thing.
But what happens when she gets older and
Yeah.
hey man, nigga,
Then she'll grow into her
you,
name.
you smash Lula Mae? It's niggas,
Yeah, yeah.
that's not sexy.
Yeah.
Lula Mae.
The problem is when you're young. It ain't even when you get older.
Well, I'm saying
Because
it's
for me, it's the
18,
reverse.
20.
When I get to be a grandma, it's like, Keisha?
Right.
My grandma's name is Keisha.
My grandma
Yeah.
Kiki? Like,
That's
what?
lit, though.
Yeah. Kiki,
That's funny.
That's lit.
Miss K,
Ooh.
makes sense.
I
get that.
don't. That's wild.
Yeah, I don't know.
I hear that
I got a
Cam-
great aunt named Lula Mae.
I hear
That's
that-
on another side of
I
the
don't
family.
think Keisha is still going no more.
Oh,
Like
no,
Keisha,
Keisha-
Tasha.
So here's the thing. Let's
You don't
do,
think
it's this, the
No.
meme that's like, I've never met a young Keisha, right? And everybody think it's so funny and they keep sending it to me. And the whole reason you've never met a young Keisha is because you were young when Keisha was
Right.
young. Nobody was
Yeah.
naming their babies Keishas by the time you got old enough
Right.
to
Right.
know a young Keisha.
So
Yeah.
your
That
name is going to be
that was,
old.
That was 76 77
Right.
to
To
about
like
89.
89.
I knew hella young Keishas growing
That's
up.
all.
Right.
77
But
to
yeah.
89
now,
was
no one's not
Keisha's.
naming
No,
that baby Keisha
nobody
now.
naming baby Keisha no more.
Karen is dead.
Yeah.
Karen's the
Keisha
baby.
is like the
People are-
roommate of,
Yeah.
People are changing their name. If people named Karen are legally changing their name now. It's crazy. That
Yeah.
name is.
One of
we're
my
not
best
gonna
friend's
see
name
that.
is Karen, but she's black. And I just
Still.
be like, that sucks.
They can still get this
Yeah,
Karen.
I know
joke.
I got an
I know a
auntie
few
Karen.
Preciouses, and that
Precious
sucks.
is.
Precious.
Oh,
That's
that's how you say
That's
it,
how
right?
you said Precious is?
Preciouses.
They're like their legal name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it sucks when your name is associated with like a stigma or bad
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Why do people do that though? Why do people name their kids something and call them something else? And when I say
That's
people, I'm
really
talking.
good.
Where's
Well,
my camera? I'm talking to my mom and
Double
Diddy.
name.
Wait, what do they call you?
Keisha.
What's your real
But
name?
that's your name is Lakeisha.
Oh,
You ain't
it's
gotta put my
not.
full. You ain't gotta do that,
No,
man.
but hold on, Keisha.
You ain't gotta do that,
My
man.
name Keisha, real name
How
is
you know?
Lakeisha.
It could
Or
be Rakisha,
Ra, or
Makisha,
Ka.
Takisha.
Rakisha?
I know.
There's a lot of Keishas, bro.
You do not know a
It's a
Rakisha.
couple
I do know
Yes, I
Rakisha.
do.
I know a Rakisha and a Waisha.
Makisha.
I know a
It's
couple.
a
Keisha
mother.
and a
Makisha?
You
Yeah.
work
Yes.
with her.
Makisha?
Yeah.
Keisha? Did he change it?
You dated her.
Me?
Oh, cut this out. I told you I only know a name. I don't. So you said Rakisha.
Yeah.
I knew hella weird. I knew
Y'all call-
Waisha.
y'all call her Rakisha?
Yeah. Rakisha?
Please tell me you called her Rakisha.
Really, you just call Keisha. I only know one person, Takisha, that people really
Stay
call
with it.
Takisha. Everybody else is just,
Takisha.
you
Yeah.
just say Keisha.
I didn't know-
You chop the.
I didn't know that name was
a
so
lot of people
customizable.
Stray away from the word Keisha now.
You can do anything. In
But I have a
fucking-
girl named Nikisha. She go by Nikki now. Because she said the name Keisha got wore out.
Yeah,
It's
that is true.
I had a dude that was like, "You should be the representative for all Keishas." He was very surprised at my name,
He
Keisha.
represented-
And I was like, "Well, damn, okay."
Oh yeah, because I do know a girl named everybody calls her Lala, but her real name's Lakeisha. Because she
Yeah.
didn't want people calling her
Damn.
Keisha.
That's probably a
I'm
very
proud to be a
customizable name.
Keisha.
I hate
Changing
that.
the
I hate
stigma.
when you see like black sketches. Keisha's always the punchline name.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm like, come on,
comedians
man.
all the
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
But can you tell Keisha I told her to come over here? Like,
Right.
golly, do
It's like,
another
it's like
name.
the played out like Jordan
Yeah.
jokes.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like McDonald's. I was at McDonald's the other day. You were not at McDonald's, man. Stop.
Was that you used to have somebody like, yo, man, it's crazy, man. I saw
Bill Cosby at McDonald's. Yeah. That was one of my
So they could do an act out of Bill Cosby every time. I was like, nigga, you didn't see no Bill Cosby at McDonald's, bro.
Yeah.
He would have
Come
been
on,
DoorDash.
bro.
When comedians have like they're good at an impression,
Right.
they don't
Yeah.
have a fake way to get into it. They be like, man, I ain't gonna believe who I
God.
saw the other day. I saw Bill Cosby at McDonald's talking about, let me get it. Number two.
pretty sure
Stop
you
it.
did it.
He was not at McDonald's.
He was
Hey,
not.
that's the thing about impersonations is like it phases out when that famous person phases out.
Right.
So like,
Your
Yeah.
bit goes away.
if you right.
Right.
So there's like, I remember I saw Chris Tucker do stand up, and he
did
found
Michael
like
Jackson?
a weird way to get back to Michael
Michael
Jackson.
Hilarious.
And we were just like, oh, okay.
I bet he's in heaven right now doing this.
Well, what was crazy is that Eddie Griffin came on after him, and he was
Oh,
like,
boy.
I'm gonna do my final impersonation of Michael Jackson.
Oh.
And everybody was like, yo!
Yeah.
Wow, that is. I respect edginess and I love that. That's
Yeah,
funny.
Yeah. I hate the cheesy way of getting an impression.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You gotta learn impersonations like right when somebody's blowing up.
Right.
Be like, I can ride this wave.
Or I guess keep it kind of relevant. Just be like, all right, you don't make them into that fake scenario. Just
Yeah.
be like, what if he did this? You know what I'm saying? Put him there like that. Because if you just try to be like, yeah, like you said, man, he was at Burger King. It's like, nigga,
I'm
saw
doing
Drake
don't
and
force
Ralph's
it. Don't force it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in court. He was not.
Right.
He was in
in
jail.
court. He was-
Bill
he
Cosby
was
was at
actually in
McDonald's.
court.
nigga.
A couple weeks ago, he was in court.
I'm doing an impression of somebody that nobody knows the voice of. Like, I'm doing an impression of like, this is Emilio Estevez at Trader Joe's. I'm like, wait, how does he sound? Is that good or
He
not?
just freestyle.
Just talking normal.
You know what's funny? I was a big Emilio Estevez fan.
Me
Bigger
too.
than Charlie Sheen.
Back in the day with Mighty Ducks.
Mighty
That's
Ducks.
it. That's what Mighty
Exactly.
Ducks.
Yeah.
Absolutely
I
was.
love how him and Charlie Sheen just took different names.
he was just like, I'm not gonna go there.
I'm not going with that last name. I'm
And
going
that's all
with
that shit happened with Charlie
mama's
Sheen. He was like, whoa! I'm an Estevez motherfucker.
Wait, is he even like any type of like Hispanic Latino?
name.
Charlie
Yeah,
Sheen?
real
Yeah,
brothers.
for sure.
No, I'm saying like for his last name that he just took a Latino.
His mama's
like,
name.
Oh, that's his mom's name.
And then Charlie Sheen took his dad's name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Charlie
I was
Sheen
wondering
and,
about
and
that.
Louis C.K. being Hispanic were.
Louis C.K. shocked me
Wait,
for
Louis
sure.
C.K.
I
is
He is
Hispanic?
Mexican.
He's Mexican.
Like
Wow.
100%?
Like
half, maybe?
I-
Caucasian.
half
Or
and
quarter?
was like
Ginger?
was like born in Mexico.
Yeah.
So was Lupita Nyong'o, but that doesn't mean
But
she's
here's the
Mexican.
thing. I
She was
mean,
born in Mexico?
you got to think.
Yeah, she grew up in
Didn't know
Mexico.
that.
Wow.
Canelo Alvarez,
How is that?
redhead.
She
Looks white.
A
If
lot
he
has
spoke
happened.
English
She's
perfectly, you probably
British,
wouldn't think he was-
African, Mexican.
Yeah.
A lot is happening right now.
Yeah.
Her dad was like, he was an
Wow.
ambassador, something like that.
That's
But she
wild.
was like, yeah,
So that-
raising. So she speaks
I
Spanish.
mean, that's why her Spanish was so
I
great
be
in Black
forgetting that
Panther.
just
It was
because you're-
amazing.
Ah.
Yeah.
You don't have to be. You
Very
don't have
pretty.
to have the genetics, but if you're born there, you're technically a Mexican, right?
Like, what's his name?
Why'd you pause
Right?
so dramatically?
Like you're saying that so
Because
I
I was
careful with his words. That's
Yeah.
the one. He's
I
like,
was-
I wanna-
was told the line. I was like,
I want to fuck this up.
That's just citizenship. Like a white person can be an African.
right. Like
That's just citizenship.
Charlize Theron is
21
African.
Savage,
South
born in
Africa.
Germany.
African.
Yeah.
Jay
That's
Cawthon,
crazy.
born in Germany also.
Yeah.
My little
yeah.
cousins was born in Abu
Ice,
Dhabi.
ice.
They were. My cousin went over there with one kid. They came back with like 5. I was like, what the fuck? And one of my little cousins talk like she's one of them. Like, they speak the language. They speak a bunch of different languages.
Wait,
but
what country?
in Abu Dhabi. You know how a lot of times the foreigners are speaking English and they're not very like proficient in it, how they're kind of be like, how you say it?
Yeah.
So my little cousin talk like that. We be like, girl, why are you doing that? She'd be like, cousin,
So she speaks like Farsi.
she speaks English. She do, but she also
yeah.
speaks English. That's her first goddamn language.
Oh.
She be over there acting like her little friend.
She say how you say.
Yeah, she be acting like her little friend. I be like,
How you say ocean?
You just said it. You said the word perfectly with no accent.
She be wanting to act like her little friends.
How do you say subscribe to my OnlyFans?
All right, that's a good place to get started. Welcome to
Damn, we haven't started?
Squadcast. You know we do this every week right here on All Def. I want to welcome our special guest of the week, Miss Keysha E, Keenan Baker, and of
Hey,
course
what
Dion
up?
Lack and OG Squad, Patrick Cloud, myself, Meg Scoop. We'll be right back after this.
This episode of SquADcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. During the week, sometimes I struggle with my time balancing my family and friends and myself. It can be so easy to get caught up in what everybody else needs from you and never take the time or the moment to think about what you need for yourself. Sometimes I just need a mental break from life, and I don't get that chance because I'm trying to help out other people in my life. So when we spend all of our time giving, it can leave us feeling stretched thin and burnt out. Therapy can give you the tools to find more balance in your life so you can keep supporting others without leaving yourself behind. And that's why I love therapy. When I can't balance my time, I talk to my therapist and they give me the skills to be able to do that. And therapy has a bunch of benefits to help you, like learning positive coping skills, knowing how to set boundaries, and it empowers you to be the best version of yourself. Therapy is not just for those who have experienced major trauma. So if you're thinking about starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited for your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time with no additional charge. Find more balance with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/squad today to get 10% off your first month, all right? That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/squad. And again, we thank BetterHelp for sponsoring our podcast.
Welcome back. Would you rather live in London versus Tokyo?
You say for the rest of what? Is it for the rest of your life still?
Rest of your
Yes,
life?
for
For
the
how
rest
long?
of your life.
Oh,
You
for the
can
rest of your
visit. You
life.
can visit other places, but this is your you have to live in this city like 50% of the year.
I would say Tokyo is cooler because they just got a Super Nintendo World.
Yes.
That's what you're
But
gauging it on.
I'm as a nigga that's been to neither. I'm using nothing but my imagination. I would say if it was for the rest of my life, London is like a national airport that has more access to like a bunch of places, including the U.S. I feel like if you're in Tokyo, you kind of tucked.
Yeah.
There's- I feel like.
What you mean? They have an airport that goes over there too.
But I'm saying you got to fly across the
You said
world
it
to do stuff with everybody in my life.
Minimum flight 20 hours.
Right.
to the U.S.
Right. So
Okay.
London is kind of like more tapped in with the rest of the world.
You're
and I
gonna
feel
be
like-
making brand new friends out there.
Yeah,
If
for
it-
sure.
Yeah.
But I
And-
mean, you still want to be in the mix.
If
I
you
feel
go to
like
London, first thing you got to do is say food. You got to say food.
Yeah.
food.
Yeah, you watch what's the name? What's that show called? Top Boy. You never seen Top Boy before?
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen that.
Oh, that's
Get
what they
the
call.
food.
That's what they call the drugs, though, right?
Yeah, get
London.
the food.
They
I
call
heard
it
their food wasn't that great though.
Drugs?
No, not their drugs.
I was like, wait, what are you
I'm not tapped in like that. But I heard the actual edible food.
That's what makes me
Oh, it's not.
scared to
It's
kind of for both of these places. I have to see. I would probably want to go visit both first to test out the
Tokyo probably
food.
got fire food.
Because if I go there and the food is trash for the rest of my life, like that's
London food is not that great. I don't personally like Asian food though, so Tokyo.
I love
See,
I was
Asian
over there
food.
eating
Yeah,
Shake
same.
Shack and
Yeah.
pizza.
Japanese
but
food is
here's
my
the other
favorite.
part of that is like Japan is more of like a what is it, a mono, like it's not a whole bunch of races. There's like everybody's
Yeah.
Japanese. Whereas in London you've got
Yeah.
British people, you've got Jamaicans, you got India. There's like a lot of people.
Yeah.
Them
It's a
niggas
lot
racist
more
over
of a
there
melting
still
pot.
too.
Only thing I
No, they
usually-
still racist.
They are.
Don't get it
Yeah.
wrong. They
Yeah.
racist. They
Yeah.
racist in both places.
But I think,
But I'm probably not gonna date an Asian dude. So like I'm gonna go to London.
What if he was like tall and
Fine
fine like that
Idris.
one dude in the movie? Okay.
she's like,
That works.
she's
That
like,
one
I'm
dude
not-
in the movie?
It's not gonna work.
Yeah,
for
he
me.
was. I forgot. It was like James Bond movie or something. It was one of those action.
But also,
movies.
I would say London too because you can go to so many different places. It's a train ride away from Paris. It's an hour
Wow.
flight to where Venice. You can go to Italy. You can go like all of these different places. if you're
London
in
do
London.
sound more of a
Well,
flex.
Japan is close to like Korea.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, here's the thing.
But don't get me wrong, listen, I love Japan.
Yeah.
I love Tokyo. Tokyo, I had a blast. I had a great time. But
I'm
I
not
was
gonna
just
be an
like,
asshole if I don't say it because I'm like I watch too much anime. I gotta go there. Like I gotta.
It's not like how it is in anime.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying
It's
like,
hey,
from, like
where's
at least from what
Frieza?
the things that I like. Like,
What's happening here? Y'all normal people here.
Everybody doesn't have big eyes. It's
Yeah.
the smallest thing.
that would be the only issue. Is just like like you said, walking around, you're going to stick out like a sore thumb there. Like it's going to besides probably a military base, you're going to be like, all right, he did. Oh, somebody stole something. Black guy. It's like shit. You know, if you go to London, you're gonna still kind of fit in. I mean, and then you have to learn a new language either. In London, you can still speak English and be probably.
I like their accents.
But if you don't fit in, you probably pop way faster.
Yeah.
And I was
Start
gonna say
rapping.
the other
Yeah,
part of
that's
it is
true.
like
What you
it's
do.
different from like if you like grew up in a white neighborhood and you're black, right? There's difference in America because that you know what that racism feels like. But like when you go over there, they looking at you like Michael Jordan,
Yeah.
like you're
Yeah.
like so cool, and you be like, okay, just because you're black,
Michael
it's
Jordan.
different.
Yeah.
5'9" Michael Jordan. I'll take it. I guess.
Hell no.
Michael Jordan.
Still taller than them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Only stereotype I can think of is the neon lights of Tokyo and
Tokyo
Tokyo
Drift.
Drift.
Like how
Yeah.
you
I
do
can't even
that.
picture anything there. I've never been.
Let's hear more from Keysha.
What?
I want to hear more
Well,
from the person who's
that's
actually
the
been there.
neon
Well, I know,
light.
this, I know this is completely
I have
different.
no idea
But
what
my
about-
brother's been to. I know China's not Japan, but it's like
They're
my
real
brother told me
strict
too.
in China.
He did tell me from a even like a driving standpoint. You know how the stereotypes of like driving, how people are like, man, they can't drive. It's just like nah. It's not that they can't drive. It's that you have to drive like aggressive out there.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like worse than New York. And it's
Yeah.
like I can imagine even out there, it's just as crowded, it's just as packed, it's just
It's
as
hella,
crazy.
yeah.
And for you to drive, if you're not bumper to bumper, ass to ass, just getting over for no reason, you're not going to get over. So it's
Yeah.
like that's how they normally drive. It's not that
Makes
they actually
sense.
drive
They're really
fast.
Yo,
strict in
drift.
China too.
Yeah.
Like in hotels, they were like, "Are you married?" Like, dang, I can't just check in with this nigga.
yeah.
He's not my husband.
They like
Yeah.
that in some like
Wait,
This is what we doing in
Are
here?
you married or what?
Or like you can't stay here, or you got to get separate rooms.
yeah, they
Wow.
do
Wait,
that
what?
in like
Like
yes.
I can't go check in with you. Like we just about to go get this. Like
They
no.
do that in some Islamic countries too.
Yeah.
Hey, do you have to prove
be-
marriage?
I mean,
I
think,
mean,
You
I
just have
wasn't
to say
married.
you're
So
married.
I was like, all right, let me find another
prove
hotel.
Is it a
No, I
religious
don't think
thing?
they.
But-
I don't think they like prove it, but you have to like. To them, it's kind of like honor. Like you're not gonna lie about it, right? They
Right.
don't know if you're lying,
You ain't gonna
but
come up
you
here
in their
shacking
culture,
up
you
in
don't
this
lie
hotel.
about
And
it.
in an Islamic that makes more sense because I understand that. But like, is it a religious thing there or something? Is that why?
I don't know the reason. I just know that they
That
they
sucks.
are very strict about
So what
certain
did you
things.
say?
Because like Facebook, I think was banned.
What did you
for a
say,
while.
Keisha, when they asked you? What did you
I,
say?
listen,
She laughed.
She's like,
I got
okay,
nothing
Damn.
for you.
to the Marriott I go.
I got no paperwork. I got no paperwork for you.
Ah, so
But,
Shoulder shrug.
Why'd you just say yes?
yeah.
Check your
What they
pockets.
gonna do?
I
But like,
don't
we
be
need to see a
lying.
license.
Let me see the pictures.
Where's your ring at?
Listen, I only like to go to jail in places where
That
I
is
know I
true.
can get
That'd be
bailed
a
out real
crazy
quick.
reason to
you know
be
what I
in
mean?
jail.
Like
Yeah.
I don't want to mess around.
That
but
is true because it
Tokyo
took.
was dope. I mean, I personally don't like Asian food, so that wouldn't work for me.
What is
Because I
a
was over there
slop in
eating
prison?
like
You don't like sushi. You don't like.
no. I was
Chinese
over there
food at
literally
all?
eating
Like, you
pizza,
don't like-
Shake Shack. I was finding all the Americanized
Shake Shack.
places I
Damn.
could find.
They have
Um,
such innovative like stuff over there. That I'd much rather.
and the sushi that y'all eat here is not real.
That's
sushi.
what I'm saying.
So even my friends who I went with that eat sushi was like, oh shit.
But they,
like they don't have
Wait,
like a
what's the
fried,
difference?
like a fried,
Fresher.
like
It's
It's
Philly
kind of like
roll.
Mexican
It ain't
how our Taco Bell is not like authentic Mexican food. Like their sushi isn't. They don't have rolls. It's not like
It's
just hand
wrapped?
y'all get
It's
here.
the
It's
fish
like
over
have a
rice.
spicy tuna crunch.
Oh, that's most of theirs.
They
Is
don't
just a
have
fish over rice.
Yeah,
right?
or
Oh,
just
okay.
the fish.
it
Gotcha.
is very packed. Like when I say the subway opened and it was like 300 people got off and was just
Yeah.
like scattered, and I was like, oh shit.
Go with the comfortable.
Yeah.
It was
Was people
fun.
like close up on you when you was
Oh
on the subway?
man. Yeah.
Yes, because you packed in there, but people don't talk. The subway is
And that's why when they come
That's
here,
why I was
when they
like,
be on
man,
your
like,
ass
if you
here, you be
wanna
like, yo,
talk,
back your
like,
ass
It was
up.
kind of like me and
That's
my
just
friends
their
kind of
culture.
like,
That's
say some
true.
shit. You know what I mean? It was kind of like, okay, and people was looking like,
Don't say
talk.
anything.
When you be at international.
probably because it's breath. There's so many people in here.
That's why
Yeah.
I always.
Oh my
They had masks way before the pandemic.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
But also
Years.
The smog.
the smog and stuff
Yeah.
over there in the
Yeah.
air. It was fun. I mean, it's stuff to do.
How's the pickpocketing
I
there?
would.
It's probably easy.
It didn't
for
happen,
Well, I mean,
so I don't know.
For Keysha, makes sense. You don't like the food for what you said from a male attraction wise. You don't
Yeah, I got
like
to
the
find me a
men,
black
so it's like
man.
you ain't gonna be able to be getting it on out there. You ain't gonna be able to eat out there. That sounds
It's much
miserable.
further. Nobody in my family's gonna
Girl, it's a
visit.
whole bunch of little Navy dudes over there in
It was,
Japan.
we met
That's-
some
hey,
neighbors
there
over
you
there,
go.
Army
but
dudes.
Smash
they
some
weren't
sailors.
like.
So sailors.
Tokyo
No,
Dick.
they weren't like.
Fast and Furious Tokyo Dick.
London is more. It feels more like
New
America.
York.
Yeah, like a New York. It
Yeah.
feels more like America. Like you said, you do have diversity. You have, there's African people
Yeah.
over there. People speak English. It is a closer flight and a cheaper flight. You can go different places. It's really quick to go like a bunch of different countries. Like when I went over there, we went to like 6 different countries in that same one trip.
Yeah.
The food is not great. However,
Really? Even though there's like a lot of
Go
Caribbeans?
cook.
They be eating beans for breakfast.
Well, we had one good at all. It was like,
Even though Caribbean food wasn't good.
I didn't have Caribbean food while I
Oh,
was
Oh,
over
okay.
because
there.
I feel
but
like
it
that
was
Caribbean food is
not-
fire over
It
there.
wasn't
should
good.
be.
And somebody had threw a brick through Buckingham Palace window. I was like, this
boy.
is ghetto. Why
For
y'all?
what?
I don't know. It was Just, but it was
Colonization.
a whole thing over
That's the
there.
thing for me. London looks
But
too.
it was fun.
It was a palace.
London looks hella old
Yeah.
to me. That's what I don't want to see castles and
It
shit.
is. Now,
I don't wanna
say,
see
now that
castles,
pound gonna hit you
man.
over the head. So I don't know
Right.
if we coming over there with US dollars or what because
Yeah.
Oh,
the
yeah,
currency
money.
exchange.
Because
The pound
Tokyo is
New.
it's new,
Innovative.
technically innovative, and it's just like you're gonna go there. It's gonna be a lot of shit that we don't have here yet. Like even I remember, like a homegirl of mine, she showed me the hotels years ago when they already had like your phone stuff on the screen on the mirrors in the hotel rooms.
Wow.
This is before,
We
way
saw it on
before we
the
was
movie.
seeing
Y'all
it
still got
online.
that iPhone
They
17?
got AI that is like the robots that they show. It's always a Japanese country. Have y'all noticed that when they're like, this robot like
Yeah.
can do everything, and she has great responses, and it's still like, y'all a few years off for making
then
it
you
like
also
super
gotta
real,
worry
but
about-
like it's cool.
They have like tsunamis and stuff over there, right?
Oh, yeah.
But it also rains all the
Not
time in
common?
London. It's like always rainy. It's like Seattle but worse.
What
Tokyo?
was in Seattle?
No,
London?
London. London's always
Ugh,
like
I hate
rainy,
rain.
gloomy.
Yeah.
But then in Japan, you do
So-
have seasons, but you also have there's a chance of tsunami.
My main thing is the language barrier, because at least in London, a lot of them could probably speak English,
It's English.
and it's
There's
just like,
that's a big one.
and it's just like that's where you're gonna
No, but a lot of I
And I
think
got to find me
they
a Christian
know
church.
English, right?
in Tokyo.
I think a lot of
They might.
yeah,
actually
we're the
know.
only country that
Struggles.
only
Some
require
of them spoke English, but not
Just
a whole
broken
lot.
English.
Like
In
I was on and
Tokyo?
off them subways trying to figure it out. Like okay,
And I know they got
there wasn't a lot of English speakers out there.
or they was acting like they don't. They
the
didn't
main-
vibe it,
yeah, 'cause
but
the
not
main
really.
language
I
is
mean,
Tokyo
if
or
you go to a
London?
hotel, yeah, you have some people, but not everybody there. You
in
know what I
Tokyo or
mean?
London. What are you talking about?
In Tokyo,
Oh,
in London,
shit.
way more people. And
Yeah.
like,
Because
that's their-
English is
yeah.
the first language.
But in Tokyo, it was like you might find somebody. I mean, people who had hotels, some of them spoke English, but not everybody.
What
Like,
other
no.
languages do they speak in London?
I mean, there's
I
like
look-
it's
French?
a melting
I
pot.
thought-
So it's like
Yeah.
New York. Think about New York
Yeah.
is like the main language is English, but then there's a bunch of different speakers from
okay.
different countries.
Yeah, because
But-
I thought French was his first language out there.
And
What,
English is the
London?
first language.
In London,
Oh, am I in the wrong geography?
English.
I mean, you have people over there
People
that
who
speak it,
invented English.
but yeah. But English is the first language.
Oh, but English comes from
Shit.
England.
I swore it was French.
Choke
Keep
it over
that
here.
in, Keenan. Keep that in.
Yeah, I'm cutting that.
Keep that in. We need all that.
Would you do that, Pat?
What?
They didn't speak French out there?
No, I asked
Are
the
you
question.
being serious?
But
I'm
I
being
mean,
dead
it's not
ass
in,
serious.
but
Why
it's not
would
in
you
France.
not know that English wasn't the first language of England?
Oh shit, that was funny as hell.
Wow.
I mean,
Because
oh
it's a different
shit.
Or did you think London?
It's a different-
Did
it's a different
you think
country.
London was in France?
Huh?
Did you think London was in
I
France?
thought London and France was all like kind of
They're
close together.
European,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I
They're
mean,
not-
they're
they're
across the
different
river, but
countries.
the French and the English hate each other. They don't.
That's like the U.S. and Mexico. That's like their native language is Spanish and ours
But
is
damn near
English.
in California,
But-
the first language is
Yeah.
is Spanish.
You
I
almost
was
said
gonna
Mexican.
say,
Let me tell you something.
Well, this is Spanish.
Pat and I are from here,
This is
going to
Spanish.
school. Yeah, we had.
But y'all still ain't learn Spanish, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I can't go to if they don't speak English in Tokyo. Like I tried to learn Spanish since middle school, and I go te amos. That's what I got from you. That's from like sixth
Since
grade.
is funny.
That's from sixth grade to 12th grade.
And I remember I actually passed Spanish 1 anyway because I punked my Spanish teacher because he was kind of like, a soft dude.
You feel bad for you?
I was like, I ain't getting no C in this. Man. You need to put a B on there.
Yeah.
He was just like, all right,
man.
maybe if you just put the accent there, Keenan, I'll put a B. And I was like, all right, I'll put an accent. He gave me a B, and then I got the Spanish 2.
I'll give you a B.
Me
Yeah.
gusta higher grade.
He knew.
And then Spanish 2, because I think he knew I was going to suffer in Spanish 2. So when I got to Spanish 2, I had a transfer schools, and then the teacher that I had there, he was also an assistant basketball coach, and he didn't like me. So he was just like I don't even fuck with you anyways. You're not, like, I failed his class twice. And he loved it. Like, he was, like, proud, like, oh, you're back again, Keenan. Good to see you.
We're going to get you some therapy.
I don't know any
Keenan.
Spanish.
I'm already.
All right. Where are y'all picking? Would you rather live in London for the rest of your life or rather live in Tokyo? What you picking? Keysha?
I'm picking
ladies first.
London.
London.
London. I'm
Yeah,
convinced.
London. I was about the characters. You can't even read what they got to say to it, right? Because they got characters, right?
No,
in Tokyo?
it's letters. Letters.
Is it not called characters?
It's both.
Chinese.
Japanese. They have characters.
See? Look
What?
at that,
They have
yo.
characters,
the
but they also
characters
but they
are
also
Japanese.
writing words.
Oh, wait,
I mean regular words.
No,
You
it's
g-
like
They don't call 'em-
alphabet.
they
But
don't
you
call 'em
going
letters,
though?
do they?
Do we got to take our significant others too?
Wait, what?
This nigga, he in love, y'all.
You
I'm
said-
sorry, y'all.
Wait,
He
no,
like,
he
I
said,
take my
do we
girl, I
have
go
to?
anywhere in the world.
Meaning,
choice.
because I know if I do have to take my wife, Tokyo's out the picture. She's just like, nigga, we not doing this.
If it's just you.
London's romantic.
If it's just you,
I'm gonna lean towards Tokyo.
I'll go with Tokyo. Just because I
on
like
brand.
Asian food.
I love Asian
That's
food.
what I was thinking. I was like, Meg, you gotta say Tokyo.
So-
You
Asian
gotta-
and Mexican food is probably like
Because I
my
was thinking
top
about London,
two.
but I can't do the gloomy weather and colonization.
Low-key, out of all the Asian food, I think I like Japanese food the best.
That's what I'm saying. I love
Yeah.
it. And the real authentic one. All right. We'll be right back after this. All right, guys. We are back. Would you rather go on a $50,000 shopping spree in Gucci versus a $100,000 shopping spree at Target?
Oh my,
Target.
that's easy.
Target.
Gosh.
Gucci, you might get one thing.
Right.
What
My
an
heart just lit
irresponsible
up when you
asshole was
said
gonna pick
Target.
Gucci.
Right.
100,000 at Target.
Dion, don't do it.
Oh
Don't
my
do it,
God.
Dion.
Look at Dion.
Dion, don't do it. Don't be the guy,
He
man.
wants
I'm
that
thinking
Gucci
about
belt.
the flippage. I'm thinking I can flip this mug.
Oh, that is true. You could flip.
You know,
Yes,
and then
sir.
I can go back to Target and get my $100,000 worth.
Dan, how
That
many
was
people
a
you
smart
know want
answer.
to buy Gucci from you?
Come
though?
on, man.
Yeah.
I am a hard sell. You right.
Yeah, that's
brother,
right.
Damn it.
He would be like, I've never seen you in Gucci. This ain't
All of
enough.
a sudden, he got everything.
This gotta be fake, Dion.
The only reason
Yeah.
Dion want to do it is so he can wear a trench coat with everything in it with no clothes on. I got no
Dion-
clothes on, but I got all this in my
Dion
trench
would have
coat.
to buy the CCTV of him walking into Gucci in my and just
look,
play that
see?
behind him.
I'll be real with
I
you.
was there. I was there.
I've never seen anything in Gucci that I loved. That I was like,
I
yo,
have.
I
I like
gotta
Gucci.
have this.
I
fuck
have,
with
but
Gucci.
I definitely take the 100K in Target. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I
You
would
know how
just-
much- because
Oh.
you need stuff every day from Target. You
Yes.
don't need a Gucci outfit every day.
And
You
Target,
only get one with 50,000 anyway.
yeah, but
50,000.
Target, you
You
can
can
that
get
could
some
probably
things.
last
You
you.
can get
But
a couple
I feel like
things.
Gucci
Yeah.
too is like you can't have on a bunch of Gucci. That shit just it looks
looks
fake.
silly.
It
Yeah.
begins to look fake when
Right.
it's just
Yeah.
all the Gucci print and then it's like gaudy and like.
But Target will last you years. I went to Target to buy and I bought like 7 outfits for like under almost like $100.
Yeah.
And I was like, I look fresh too. I was like, I look clean.
And
in
you
this.
get groceries too.
Well, I will say
I
Target
would,
has
I
stuff
would
they
get
get
home good stuff. I would get. Oh my gosh, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all
They
don't
get so
understand,
excited.
right? I'm like 100,000.
TVs,
If I go in Target with
groceries,
$100, you
outfits.
have it.
Exactly.
Socks, medicine,
Your
condoms.
your whole house is gonna be changed.
Yes.
And you can shop at Target online too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nigga, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
Why? I can go
so
Target
excited.
online. You can get everything.
And you just go like it's always a reason to go to Target anyway.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Like
saying.
every
You
day.
use something
But
every
now
day.
you really have like.
I'm buying
I
y'all
still got
niggas stuff from
80,000
Target.
left
Hey,
on my
Pat.
gift card.
Yeah.
Online
Pat.
changes it though, because low key, have you ever been to a Target and you were like, "This is trash"?
Right.
Like
It's not
the
here.
layout
Yeah.
is crazy. They don't.
Yeah.
They're like missing some
Oh,
sections.
see, I only go to one Target.
Like those big ones, right?
I only go to the one by my house. I
If
don't
it has
like
its own
other
parking
Targets,
lot,
I'd be like,
then I think
If there's not an
You don't
upstairs
gotta know.
downstairs
I think
Target,
only
I
for
don't-
one
They don't have
Target.
much.
Yeah, I feel like I'm cheating,
it's
and I
not-
feel like
yeah, because a lot of upstairs
is my
downstairs Targets
Target.
have more options. But like, you
I
just-
know.
The one
where
on La
things
Cienega
are.
is
Really?
fire.
the one in Los
I
Angeles
feel like
is
the
good.
ones-
ones.
Yeah.
Look, I don't like city Targets because while you
Oh,
be like,
yeah.
oh yeah, that's got a lot of stuff. That ain't
What's
nothing
what's
on a
the
country
difference?
Target.
It's like
They're
a,
tiny.
it's like a
Because you
grocery
think
store.
about you think
Huh?
about
Super
what
small.
City, they're tinier.
they're
Yeah.
smaller, and so even you're saying like upstairs, downstairs, that still ain't got nothing on.
That's true.
Like a country Target that is just spread out,
Mm-hmm.
sprawling.
It's like literally the whole shopping center is that Target in the country.
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
You got
Yeah.
Starbucks
Oh, yeah,
inside.
that's
you got
true.
like
If it's
Makes you
attached to a
Starbucks
mall.
In there,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's like $100,000 worth of happiness.
yeah.
Low key.
And
I
how
would
many
want to do it in
years?
store.
How many
instead of
years are you
online
gonna spend
because
that
of
money? Probably like 5, maybe more years.
Nah, I might blow that.
No, I was about to say, I was like, nah, it ain't gonna last me no
gone
What are y'all
It's
buying from Target?
2023.
That's expensive.
No,
It's
because
just- but
I'm
you
never
all-
shopping at
you
another
just-
store.
yeah.
$100,000
You can always
at
find
Target.
stuff to
Everybody
buy in
gift is
Target.
coming from Target
Oh,
every
yeah.
year,
That's
every
true.
season.
That's
I
I
gotta
don't
change
even know
my
if nobody
outfits.
else getting nothing.
Nah, here's the catch. You have to spend it all at once.
Oh boy.
Oh,
No problem.
So if you get a bunch
You
of
got one
furniture,
day to spend it.
yeah.
No
so if you have
problem.
One receipt.
put it into store.
now you doing too much. Because if it's one day, I'm going to all the Target.
Strict ass wizard.
One receipt. You got loan
Better bring
receipt,
me back one
CVS ass receipt.
So that's it. If you come under that, like if you spend 50,000, then that one receipt is it. You lose that 50,000.
I'd still rather do the Target than Gucci.
You gotta.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
everything
Yeah.
Target is an experience, and when you go in there and you got 100,000 on this
Right.
gift card or whatever it is, that is a
Fire.
That's
it's an
everything
experience.
in
If you
the
go on Gucci
store.
with 50K, it's like, all right, let me get these 5-6 items, and then you
Yeah.
out. Target,
Pat-
I could be in there all day.
Pat,
What
Yeah,
section of Target do you guys think you would spend the most money in?
Electronics.
Probably
Easily
home-
electronics.
home
Hold on, but if you
Like
go
furniture?
over,
Like
if you go over the 100,000, you lose all of it.
I was about to say toiletries. Linen,
Tools? Oh. So
Towel,
bedding? Well,
no.
that's different though because there's
Toiletries,
bedding
all the things.
and there's bathroom, right?
And TVs.
But I'm
Yeah.
saying
That's
in
home- it's home goods.
all home goods.
That's
is probably
all
where I
home?
would spend most of it.
I would be in the little makeup section because now that they got Ulta in there.
They got everything. I keep
Yeah.
forgetting about
I
the
be getting
other
all my
sections.
I'm like, why do I need to go to
man.
Ulta? I just go to Target.
Shout
and
out to
get the stuff.
Tabitha Brown, you know.
Tab Brown.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
In
I heard that
Target,
popcorn
let's
is fire.
go.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get anything.
But
yet.
if you go over 100,000, you lose all
still
of it.
support it.
What do you mean?
Say again.
If you go over
Dion,
100,000,
you're not about to play with me.
you
You're
lose
not
all
about
of
to
it.
play
If
with
you
me.
go over the 100,000,
Oh, so you gotta do math?
Oh,
That's
damn.
fine. I have
Yeah.
on the
Wait, you
calculator
said you
out.
have to use it all in one day.
Nigga forgot about tax. I'm over another 100,000.
No, wait. If I have to use all of that money one day, then I'm doing Gucci.
That's where I would fuck up.
Because you gonna have hella items that you ain't gonna be able to fit in your crib with 100,000. You think
I'll
all
get a storage unit. I don't care. Do you understand?
but you have a Target card? No. You have to use your own
I
money.
use my own money. That's
storage.
fine.
You just got 100 grand worth
the
of stuff.
experience of being in Target all day brings me more joy.
I want to see what the most
than
expensive thing is in Target, man.
going in.
It's probably
You
like
know how crazy that
$100.
is to buy $100,000 worth of stuff and then to put all of it in storage and then you just never fucking see it.
I'm
I got it,
slowly
though.
get. I just had to get it this day. Now that I got it.
Imagine the niggas in the parking lot like, wait till she get out here. We can rob her ass. Get taking all that shit. She
They
ain't
don't
make the
even
storage.
like you in Gucci. I do have some Gucci items. I ain't gonna throw them away.
Might
but
be too much money, low key.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Especially now, when you said one day you got to spend it.
That's
what
what I'm
that's
saying.
good.
I don't
Y'all
know
come
if it's
with all this.
possible to spend
After-
$100,000
after a certain
by
amount of money,
yourself in one
I'm
day
buying
at
stuff.
Target.
Yeah.
I feel
Hey
like I'll
man,
start buying
Gucci
stuff I
belt
don't need.
is $2,300. All right, I can flip that, have
What Gucci belt
Vin
is that?
Diesel sign it, and
Diesel.
put it on,
Why would that Do you be know
put
Vin
it
Diesel?
on eBay.
What?
And
can
you
flip
sell
it,
it for
yo.
$2,400.
You have to, so here's
Yeah, I
the
kinda
deal
like
with Gucci.
Vin
You gotta buy everything in your size.
Yo, we flipped it for less money. I'll
If you
be
gotta
in
spend all the money in
tears.
Target in one day, you can only buy
Take
stuff in
that
your
name
size.
off right
Dion.
now. Take the name off.
Dion's the only one who has to go to work after this scenario.
Oh, shit.
Now he got to sell everything for double.
But also, I'm just gonna buy Target gift cards with whatever I have left.
Oh, that is true.
Ah,
You can now, look,
that's
everybody
how
know
you
they gonna
think.
get their Target gift
That's
card for you.
smart as
I-
hell.
The gift cards are for me.
You can also
man.
buy gift
It's
cards to
just
other
so that
places
I
at
can
Target.
get the
You
rest
said
of
what?
the
You
money
You can buy
in that
gift cards to
day.
other places at Target too.
Wow.
Oh, that
Oh,
is
to
true.
Gucci.
Think about
That's,
that.
Gucci.
You back on.
Gucci got a gift
Gucci
card.
ain't got no gift
Gift
card.
cards, gift cards like
They
opens
do
up the
not.
multiverse. Like,
Yeah.
They got Roblox
Great,
gift
great,
cards.
Keisha.
Gucci
That's
ain't got
great.
no gift cards.
they ain't got no damn Gucci gift
Right.
cards.
They don't. They don't.
Let's see. Let's hold on.
They got Bahama Breeze, okay? Because I just looked at this. They got BW3s. They got.
Oh God.
They got Visa gift
all-
cards?
Yeah,
Boy.
they have Visa. They have American Express, Discover. They have all
They got
those.
Delta gift cards.
That's what I'm saying. If you get a Visa gift card at Target and you put a hella
You can
bread
use it
on it, you just
anywhere.
use it anywhere. Use it at Gucci.
Yeah.
Nigga, you could buy Starbucks in there for while you shop. That's still considered Target.
That's like the best thing that ever
You can-
happened.
You own a Starbucks
You
now?
can
You
get
franchise
lunch.
one?
You can get lunch. That's crazy.
That's a work shift right there. You're like, okay, so from 9 to 6. Well, I don't
I
know.
buy every book.
And they have ices.
But you can't have nobody help you. You got to fill
Yeah.
up every individual
Every
shopping
cart, every
cart
cart.
and get
Oh,
it in your
shit.
car.
Shit.
I have a
Lord.
cart full of Jenny's ice cream. That's $500 right
Yeah,
there.
that's funny.
See, yeah.
Damn,
I think
and
I
you
saw
gotta
with
fit
the
in your
TVs,
car.
though.
I'm a cheap shopper. That's why it would be hard for me to do it by myself.
And
Like,
then here I am with my Target app. Like, hold on a second. I think I got a
I
discount on
got
that.
$2,000.
Yeah, that's smart as hell though.
No, you don't have
The
a
gift
time to
cards
take
is-
stuff.
Oh
Right.
my God.
The wizard would be like, "You fucking serious?"
And I don't even know
Coupons.
why I do that. I literally scan like my cart full of items. I'll scan it to see like, okay, that one has a coupon. And it'd be
Is
like,
it-
you saved 17 cents. I'm like,
Is it ever worth it, man?
yes, 17 cents that I don't gotta give to the man.
Hey, some people, you ever see like a documentary about those couponers?
Yes.
They'll go fully shopping and
They get
the
money back.
restaurant
Oh, yeah.
They get
owes
money
them
back.
money.
Yeah.
You get a full bill like, shit. You
But
got
people like that,
$100.
man, you just like you the person that holds up the line. Like
So-
you
No, who
never
cares?
behind you for 20
And guess
minutes because you're
what?
like, let me just scan this
So then
real
they
quick.
can
Bringing
give me
out the big
17
Pokemon
cents. Give me
card
your
things.
17 cents, then and I ain't gotta do this. Boom.
But they can go to self-checkout because you got to go to an
Ooh,
actual.
there you go.
Oh, Keisha got all the answers, yo.
What if you
Listen,
still got
y'all
caught
understand.
stealing?
The funny thing is, the funny thing,
You're putting stickers on the other thing.
I want to lower this right
I
here.
should see you.
You got a cart full of stuff. You still got 95,000 on your gift card. Like, wait a minute. You got 10 flat screens.
Nigga, socks were scanned 30,000 times.
Target is empty. They ain't got no more inventory. And then he made $20 that day. What
Target
is
owe you
happening?
money at the end. Just like, oh shit. You
The
spent
math ain't
100,000.
nothing.
Let me ask y'all a real question. Are y'all gonna buy something for the homeless at least?
Yes.
You can buy stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You
Not
You
cannot
said
you.
you can, but you not.
You can buy some stuff for not
I
you.
feel like
It
that-
wouldn't be my first thought.
It would not, but
No,
now
of
that you
course
presented
not,
it, yeah.
That would kick in last
My
7
mama
grand.
wasn't gonna get nothing. Do you think I was thinking about a home?
after people start judging you, like, why do you have all this stuff? You know, I should give it away.
Right. Now that you said it, there are a
This
few
is-
homeless people
you
that
hoard
hang
it,
around
bro.
outside.
I would just get the price of the entire grocery store and then see if I can fit that in my budget. Like, let's say the entire grocery store was 5 grand. I would pick out what I want and then just give the rest away.
But what they gonna do with it? The grocery
Homeless?
section at Target is frozen
Shit
food.
gonna spoil, bro.
Where they gonna
Shit
cook
gonna
it?
spoil,
I can't
dog.
cook it. I can't cook it. Thank you for this rack of lamb.
That's only
Just no,
aisles,
just
y'all.
produce.
There's a lot of stuff. There's produce. There's a lot of
There
I
is,
have
for
to,
sure.
I
Hella
mean, you can get
chips,
them
processed
fruits and
stuff.
chips,
Yeah.
but not like food.
Homeless people be having microwaves?
Thank you for this raw rack of
Where?
lam.
Where you
pack.
get a
It,
homeless person
it
with a
depends.
microwave?
Like, yeah.
Hey, homeless means a lot of things now. It's not just
That's
the
true.
nigga with the stick and the polka
It's
dot.
home free.
What?
Okay.
Just like under the
Yeah.
under the freeway, like
Yeah.
they be in like having houses and not
Yeah.
houses, but like in couch surfing and at the
yeah,
gym.
for sure. Yeah, that's true.
So I feel like you can do something with a pop,
Okay,
a
so then
chicken pot pie.
do we even need to take a vote? We're all just gonna pick the 100.
Don't
We
do
all
it. Don't
just
do it,
started
Dion. Don't do
fantasizing
it.
about
We all got so
Target.
excited. What you doing,
I'll do
Dion?
100,000.
What's the other one?
Really?
Gucci.
Oh,
Gucci.
50K
He's like, I
Gucci.
forgot.
I can still flip that.
So what are you
You
gonna
could- you
do?
got-
Everything
flip
from Gucci
more.
gotta be in your size though. You can't buy anything.
You can't
in
put
your
that
size.
stipulation
If
on
you
it.
gotta do it all in one day in
Said
Target,
the girl who only want to do stuff for herself.
he made it. He made
Because
it
you want to be like,
hard.
well, Keisha, you can only buy your
I just
size
get a
at
belt,
Target.
nigga. That's all.
He
All you
made
get
it
is a
hard.
belt.
You gotta spend it all in one day on one receipt, and you
all,
can't go
all
over.
thing I can do is get a backpack, nigga. That's not.
No, we were wait. We were talking about helping the homeless and doing a whole bunch of shit that wasn't for us.
Well, they better be a 6'5" homeless man.
Yeah, you gotta
Gucci
resell
pants my
them.
size?
You gotta find niggas his
I can
size.
get some socks.
That's
all I can get.
horrible, bro.
All right, so what you going with?
I'm gonna go with 100,000.
Okay, so it's unanimous. We're gonna go on that 100K shopping spree at Target. We'll be right back after this. We are back. Would you rather have a lightsaber versus a hoverboard?
Yo, I'm just saying. I know it's off screen, but Cam was so upset. He was like, 'cause he's a
I'm
Star
sorry,
Wars fan. He's
Cam.
like,
I
a
don't.
light-
Okay, let me.
you don't know what
You don't know what a lightsaber
Wait,
is?
you don't know what
Keisha?
lightsabers? You know the.
Star Wars.
from Star Wars?
Star
I
Wars.
don't watch
Don't
Star
know.
Wars. No.
You don't have to have ever
You
seen
had
glow
Star
seen
Wars.
stick?
commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
It's
No.
not a glow stick.
A
It's
lightsaber-
a lightsaber. It's like a laser, but
It's
it's
like
like
the
a
laser
A
sword.
sword, yeah.
And what does it do?
It can cut
They
through.
be
It's like a sword.
You know Darth Vader?
Is this in real life or this?
No,
is
man.
You
Star
don't need
Wars
in real
is
life.
not real.
You've seen Darth Vader before, right?
No, I haven't.
Darth Vader.
Have you heard of Darth Vader?
No, I
Oh,
just saw
boy.
Coming to America, Pat. Come on now.
Hang
It's
on.
not
no,
a
no,
black
no.
movie, Keisha.
But why would I see Darth Vader? Why
Because
would I
you've
know
seen
what
it.
his Star
You've
Wars
had
is?
it.
I've never seen Star Wars.
Luke, I am your
Ever?
father.
How you heard
Ever.
of Darth Vader?
This guy. What
I don't know
thing.
nothing about him. I'm sorry
Oh,
to that man.
boy.
Never
Him.
seen a costume
Man, let's
or
jump her.
nothing like this.
Let's
If I
jump
saw him walking down the street, I wouldn't know a thing.
Show her a lightsaber.
All right, what about
okay,
these
it's
things?
basically
These,
a
like,
laser
little-
sword.
Stick.
The-
It has
It's a
no
sword.
stick.
No, it can like chop this thing in half. Like
boy.
it's like a sword. It's just happens.
You
to
had
be
to
a
have
laser.
seen this stuff before. Maybe not know what it is, but you had to
That
have
is
seen
funny.
it.
Keisha
Keisha.
I love
said
how
she
she
I
knew
just
just
what
want to
it
stay
say,
out-
is.
She just stay out
Where
of
did you
business.
grow
Like,
up?
I don't know what they doing.
You said Detroit.
She was
Hell
homeschooled,
no.
right?
We didn't have
Homeschool?
lightsabers in Detroit.
Nobody has
did.
a lightsaber.
Exactly. So why would I?
Did y'all have movies in Detroit?
Yes.
No, they had picture shows.
I was watching Star Wars.
Keisha done went to the picture show. All right,
You weren't watching
Somebody's
anything.
faking
Keisha
the
apparently
movie.
not even coming to America.
I was watching the news, okay? I was watching Channel
At
7
9.
News.
Kid-
I was. That was one of my favorite shows.
You
when
watch
I
The
was a kid.
Simpsons, Ninja
The
Turtles?
Channel 9.
I watched The Simpsons
They're
and
not
the
real,
Turtles,
but you know who
but
they
I've never
are.
watched Star Wars. Like, I'm not interested in Star Wars.
But you
is
know
what?
of Star
They're
Wars,
they're
though.
in
Future?
space.
But
They're
But you
in
know of
space.
it, though.
That's not my jam.
But you know
Yeah.
of it. That's all that matters.
I've heard Star Wars because I hear people say stuff about it, and I'd be like, I don't know what they
I
talking
thought you
about.
got-
said it's in
See
space.
it like come on TV and you just flip the channel.
Star Wars.
No.
Right. The biggest
Where the stars
franchise
are,
in the
okay.
world right now.
No.
Well, also hoverboards don't exist, so we could still do this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we just need the rules of the lightsaber and the rules of the hoverboard.
Yes. So is a hoverboard like Marty McFly's hoverboard?
It is a skateboard that flies.
Wait a
But
second.
that's the thing.
Wait a second.
Flies?
Have you heard of Back to the Future?
No, don't do that because
Yes, I've
Star
heard
Wars
of
is
it.
way bigger.
I've heard of it.
But you know what a hoverboard is.
Guys,
God.
Okay.
We have to ask you, Keisha, because
jump
clearly
where
you
you
didn't know
Marty-
what a lightsaber
Marty
is.
McFly, he'd
I've
be like
heard-
flying around like
It's a
80s
skateboard
music.
that
It's a
don't have wheels and
skateboard
it
that
floats.
it just
It
floats.
It hovers, it floats
I
on.
thought it was a thing everybody's been.
Well, so they do have
That
things
the
that are
kids
called
are on these
hoverboards
days.
that have
Yeah.
wheels.
Those
but
aren't
they're
real
not
Oh,
hoverboards.
but they
I
got
thought
real
that's what we were
clothes
talking
on
about.
Because we don't have technology to float an actual
Yeah.
hoverboard.
I thought
I
that's
didn't know
what
if
we
you
were talking
knew
about.
that.
It came from that essentially though. It
But,
came
I
from
mean,
the-
Okay.
but
came
are
from
we
that
talking
name.
about like Marty McFly's that's just like this much off the board, or like a static shock one that's flying all
No.
over the place?
No, they kind of just hovers like that.
So we're doing Back to the Future hoverboard.
Yeah.
Okay. Where you, it's like a skateboard with no wheels.
So you want to be
basically.
in Back to the Future or Star Wars is the question. Is that what it's about?
I feel like
Give me the hoverboard. What the fuck am I doing with this?
that's what I'm
shit?
saying.
What am I shopping? What am
Why do
I?
I need this sword?
Lightsaber would be
I'm not
tight, but if
cutting
there's
meat.
yeah,
What do you need it
it's
for on a
totally
day-to-day
illegal
basis?
to use it in a fun way.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
It would
with
be a nice little weapon to have instead of a gun. You can block bullets.
Instead of a gun,
Yeah, but you gotta be able to block. Like,
Yeah, you gotta be skilled with it,
can
Dion.
you block a bullet
You
with a
gotta
sword?
be getting
Like,
shot
a
at
lightsaber's
enough
not
to
gonna
be
help.
like,
Yeah.
let me pull
Where
out
do you live?
my glow stick.
Like, where do you live?
put it like this: someone with a gun would still not be scared.
Yeah.
if you put it.
I think they'd be more amazed. Like,
What
whoa!
you do is you make an example out of a nigga, right? You just go up to somebody that you cut that person in half and be like, hey, just so
Nigga,
you
and now
know,
you in jail.
Now you
Now
life
you're
in prison, and they have your
And
you
they're
have
lightsaber.
a
gonna
Darth,
take
you
your
have a Darth
joystick.
Vader mask on. They ain't gonna know it's you.
You're the only nigga with a lightsaber.
So you just go to like Star Wars conventions every month and like hide out there with your Darth Vader mask?
Yeah, you be like, oh, it's a real one. Look, check this shit out. And you can probably make hella money, like people letting people even just hold it and
Yeah.
use it. You can use that
Yeah.
and make money.
He'd
off
be a
of it.
street performer.
Now my
Somewhat.
points is on your weapon.
Right.
I feel like the
What?
chance of you cutting your own arm off is much higher than actually.
Right.
Using
You
Oh,
would
boy.
a
You think so?
mistake with that.
Yeah.
Imagine like pressing it on
The
and
wrong
it's
way?
facing
I'm gonna just hover right past you.
like a bullet. Oh,
dead immediately.
Oh man.
And I feel like
Damn.
it's not that fun unless somebody else has a lightsaber. Like,
Right,
you're not
you're
the
by
only
yourself.
one.
That's true.
You can't even
How do
hear
you
that
you can't even
sound.
practice because everything you practice against you cut.
Right.
Did you see that video? It was like two dudes, like a fake video with two dudes with lightsabers. And people was like, why don't they use this on Star Wars? And it's like the dude would cut his lightsaber off right before it got to the sword, and then he'd cut it back on so to cut the dude's arm off. Did you see that?
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah, and I guess it's like dishonorable in
No, I didn't see that.
So instead
Yeah.
of hitting it, you cut it off so it goes through, then you cut the arm.
yeah. See that instead of clashing lightsabers,
Oh,
you
they're
cut
saying, why
yours
don't they
off,
turn it off
and then you cut it back on,
Right,
and,
and then cut their
it
hands
is
off.
yeah.
I'll just take the hoverboard.
Yeah, but then the one that you went through kills you.
Yeah, exactly. That was the point of the block.
I mean, the point is to get just a good hit.
I'm talking about
without
a
it
video
sticking
on,
the way.
on Instagram, man. Shit, let me just have some fun, man.
Oh, God.
Why don't you just not block and then turn it on? It's like you dead as hell before you can press the button again.
Oh, that's true.
Hoverboard
What
is
about
just a good
hoverboard?
time.
Like, where are you going though?
I don't have to walk.
Anywhere.
You could, yeah, I've got an electric scooter that if I could charge my car far away and I can
I don't have to walk. I
back
can
in my
just
house?
like
Yeah.
go
But it
to the
goes
grocery
Where are
store.
you walking to anyway, Keisha?
anywhere from my car to this door. I
But
would
it
have been
goes-
like, I would have floated right to
I
the
would
thing.
get on-
Damn.
It goes 1 mile an hour though.
Yeah, how fast does it go?
It wasn't that slow.
And you actually have to do your foot like that still.
Yeah, it's like a
You gotta keep
skateboard with no wheels.
That's low-key
Yeah.
trash.
Wait, I thought it flew.
It does.
It does float.
So you gotta kick off.
Yeah,
in
just floating.
the movie,
though.
you had
It
to
doesn't
kick off.
propel itself forward. You still have to propel it
Oh,
forward.
that's
It just-
garbage. You're right.
Hell
That's
no.
garbage.
But once it propels, then you stay up.
I mean, you'll coast like you would on a
never touches
skateboard
the ground.
until you
It
stop.
never touches the ground. It's always just sitting here like this.
Oh,
It
okay.
doesn't move unless you kick your foot on the ground.
Now you're just looking cool. That's it. You just put me like,
Yeah.
hey, you see this? That's
There's
all
no
that really
wheels?
is.
Yeah. No,
I
let's
still
do it
think
without
How do
the
you-
kicks.
How do you stop abruptly?
Right. That's important.
I thought Marty McFly like put his foot
It's not like a
down, no?
mind
If
thing.
you're going, I mean, if you're going 1 mile. an
No,
hour,
it's
I
like
guess it doesn't
snowboarding.
matter,
You just
but-
put it in front of you, like
Like,
you turn it.
Oh,
Like,
you
then-
turn it like. Oh,
What
yeah,
if you're
that's
like
right.
suddenly the light turns green and traffic's going and you can't like how? You stop
yeah, they'd
like
probably arrest you. They probably wouldn't have the regulations for just
But
you.
how far above? You're not that high above the ground.
Nah, you probably
Nah.
like, not even a
You still
foot
have
off
to
the ground,
touch.
really.
It's like a foot off the ground.
So
Maybe.
can you go
Your
above
foot.
traffic?
No.
That's what I'm
If you
saying.
can.
go above
Why
ground.
not?
What?
He
Oh
stayed
yeah,
very
because
low.
Marty. You remember he had to hold on to the car and he was
He
like.
stayed very low.
Yeah, but I mean, if it's levitating above a surface, you should technically be. You can be above the cars, right?
Yeah,
No, it's
you could-
pushing
yeah,
air
if you-
from the ground. That's what is happening.
It's pushing
How
air.
far
It's
up?
pushing
Oh,
air.
that's why it
why-
only
yeah,
stays like
yeah.
this high up.
Well, what stops it though? Because there's no friction if it's
It's
air.
like what do you say? Like
This
snowboarding.
shit
You
does
turn.
not
you have to-
exist.
yes.
We
trying to make
we
it
getting into the scientific.
Trying to throw
That
some
shit is not true.
logic.
It can be whatever we want.
Smart Cam. Okay, we don't know how
It
it
can
starts.
be whatever we want.
I
Well,
say the hoverboard though. Like maybe that's the laziness in me. 'Cause
Well,
it's like,
so both of you can make money off of, because even the hoverboard, you be like, hey, man, I'm charging $40 for rides.
Stop becoming a street
niggas go
performer.
hop on the bird and go way faster than
here's the
you.
thing.
Stop
low-key,
panhandling.
But why would I pay you when I
I'm
can
with you,
hop on a
brother.
bird and actually go? How
It
fast
don't,
it
it
go?
don't, it
20
don't
miles
hover,
an hour.
Keisha.
It
don't
doesn't hover, but it'll give me where I need to go
But it
faster.
don't
It
hover.
doesn't seem the hovering gives you any advantage with this.
Instead
I
of giving
mean,
you advantage,
cool. That's
y'all
it.
ever hit like a crack or like a?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
riding a
Like a
skateboard,
little-
yes.
a rock
I
or
bust my
something?
lip. I used to ride on my knee. I hit a rock, bust my whole shit open.
So you can
Never
go as
rode
fast
again.
as you want without crashing. You just have to
Boom.
worry about something crashing into you.
Yes.
But you guys low key made the hoverboard trash.
That's what I'm saying. So you got to make money off the street performer.
I'm going back to lightsaber. I mean, I'm starting a YouTube channel called
Yeah.
I Have a Lightsaber.
I was gonna say that's the other thing, and you just chopping stuff
Yeah,
all
that's, I mean,
day.
I can't do
Chop,
anything
chop.
fun or illegal.
Low
so.
key, you could probably go viral.
Or you
on
could do
that
it for
shit,
like a
yeah.
YouTube channel. You just
Yeah.
cut up shit with your lightsaber.
That's what I'm saying.
People,
Like,
yeah, people
that's
would
the
watch
first
that.
thing
What
I
was
would
that called?
do.
Fruit Ninja? Just do it with
With anything, iron.
You could do it with a
Yeah, it
car.
doesn't have to be fruit now.
yeah.
But then
Yeah.
they're just like throwing bowling balls at you, and if you don't, you gotta train a little.
And the other half gonna hit you in the face.
Because the thing that trained Luke Skywalker in the movie also don't exist. It was like shooting little lasers and
Yeah.
shit.
Ah,
So
yeah.
you gotta.
He also had the force. It makes things easier.
The forest?
Yeah, you the force.
The Force.
You can't.
Oh,
The forest.
right.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that
thought you
nigga
said
was
forest.
magic.
Yeah.
That nigga was fully magic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Man, this shit, the scenarios, man, it's just trash, man. We can't win on either one.
Yeah, how we
Right.
make both of these not fun? Lightsaber and hoverboard with the
Yeah.
rules made it.
Yeah, like,
Hoverboard
not
on Hero, I was like,
doable.
that's y'all fire. Hell yeah. I'm down with that. And you say we got to push the own. We got to. That's
And you
I'm
got to
still
charge
taking
it
the
every
lightsaber.
10 minutes.
Dion, we not. You always want to come with something.
You say we got to charge the
You
what?
got to charge the hoverboard
You gotta
every
say
10
at
minutes.
least.
I know, like, how
It
does
could
this
last
work?
a
Do they
day.
both have batteries, like AA? Like how many AAA, AA?
If the
Is
Lightsaber
But
has
doesn't it-
double A batteries,
If you're using your foot,
A USB-C cord.
trying to cut some shit in half and the battery dies on you?
It start blinking.
It glitch. Click, 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 click.
oh my god.
What color would y'all get?
Lightsaber?
Turquoise.
I don't know. I want a neon purple.
Why all the black Jedis be getting purple?
You know why?
The,
you know
the
why he
color
got
of
that?
royalty.
Why?
Because he wanted to stand out in the wide shots, and they wouldn't be able to see him if he had the same color lightsaber as everyone else. So Samuel L. Jackson was like, I want a purple one.
That's why I thought
Yeah.
all of them just got different
What
lights.
color was
Well,
everybody
they
else's?
built it
Red
into the
and blue.
lore, but the reason why he had purple is because I want to be able to be seen when the camera's really far away.
What is like
Interesting.
purple mean? It's like black belt,
No, I
yellow
mean,
belt,
it
brown
doesn't
belt.
really. It's
Mean
it
nothing.
goes down to like the crystal that you have that you've got to go find as a Jedi.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
that's what
Wait,
it is.
Sam Jackson was in this movie?
At
But he
one-
was in 3 of them.
He was in every movie.
At
He's in
one-
Star Wars?
Keisha?
At
Yes.
one point, he was the
Interesting.
lightsaber dudes, Jedi.
Yeah.
And he had a purple one.
Oh.
The original one was
first
I
green.
thought it was a thing.
What?
Everybody be when people say Star Wars, they always refer to this little. It's like a little white thing.
Oh,
right?
Yoda. What, Yoda?
R2D2? Little
Like a
robot?
robot?
Yeah,
It
that's
looks like the thing that carries the food now.
that's not the main character.
Yeah.
That'd be
I
crazy
thought
though.
he was like, all right,
The
whatever.
main
love
character
Keysha.
is Luke
She's so
Skywalker.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's so good.
Why haven't you seen these movies, kid, or
I mean,
even heard of
'cause
these
what?
things?
It didn't really appeal to
As a
like
girl.
it was like a
Yeah.
really
No,
boy.
like Star
I know what
Wars.
she's saying. Like, I didn't watch them either, but I know enough about them
Right.
to be like, oh, this is.
Yeah.
I wasn't even saying Star Wars. I'm just saying she's missed hella movies.
Right. Right.
So
That-
high, low key.
I want to watch her.
Exactly,
Oh my
because Pat be talking
gosh.
about me and low-key, he ain't saying nothing.
You like
Keysha, you are the female pet.
you
funny.
you be
No.
you be
Same
seeing
hairstyle.
way less stuff to me though. So
What?
it makes,
Yeah.
so it makes me
Yeah.
Both don't know
it makes me
movies.
feel a lot better because I'd be like, I know Star Wars.
But it be a bunch of stuff you don't know.
Huh?
But it's stuff that you don't know.
Hella.
That I might know that you don't know.
What's the movie that
Hella.
you should have?
I feel like y'all
know?
together make one like really, really good brain.
A
what,
movie
Really,
I
y'all
should
know
have seen.
everything.
what movie have you should have seen that most people have seen that?
See if Keysha
Whatever.
Ooh, y'all
Yeah.
gonna be mad as hell at whatever I say.
Have you seen Golden Child?
Nope.
Still haven't done
Have you seen
Understand.
Golden Child?
I don't even know what that is. I was like, Golden
I-
Girls?
I-
Yes.
know.
But then
Honestly,
y'all-
understandable
I've
though.
never
I'm
been
not
Y'all
gonna put
explained
that
it to me, and
past.
I was like, I'm not
let's
Yeah,
going
see.
to.
yeah.
Have
But
you-
go ahead if you got. Some.
Oh, I have a huge one. Probably piss off even Cam. Boomerang. Never seen it.
I've seen
Really?
When did you see it, Keysha?
when I was doing Black Card Off Low Way season 1.
Ah, see, a
And I had
TV
to
show
sit down
made
and
her
watch
do it.
it.
A show made her do it.
Keysha, that is literally one of the movies that started off like show that black people can be other
Normal.
than stereotypes.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it. I will say
Yeah.
that. I loved it.
It was good.
It was good. It's
Did
a
you-
shame you haven't seen that.
Yeah. See, I throw myself under the bus too.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah. You seen Harlem
gosh.
Nights?
I've seen Harlem Nights.
Have you seen
Harlem
Harlem
Nights?
Nights?
Oh, she looks down.
No. So I did.
Harlem Nights you
Again,
should have
I was
seen.
made to watch. I just it.
You didn't. She didn't like it. I
it just
remember she didn't
wasn't
like it.
funny to
Have y'all
me.
seen-
It wasn't funny. It
Have
was
y'all
a
both
bunch of
seen
comedians being
Crooklyn?
normal.
Some
y'all
of
seen
the
Crooklyn?
I've seen a
Crooklyn.
little bit. I haven't seen it
I
all
have
the way
seen
through.
Which movie?
Okay.
And
Pat
Crooklyn.
ain't seen nothing.
I
I've
saw.
Crooklyn, yeah.
I'll admit this. I
Different
didn't
loop.
see. I saw New Jack City after the meme.
Yeah, I saw New Jack City a
Really?
few years ago.
What meme?
Yeah, when he's crying and shooting. Yeah.
I seen it a few. And I was like, why was y'all watching this as a kid though?
So
They
y'all
was
was
just doing
sheltered.
crack.
Is that it?
No, there was
No.
just some movies I was like, I don't. I have to see this.
No, I mean, I guess for us as kids, like when our parents are watching something, this is like
Get your ass in here and watch this with us. This is real life out here.
Nothing else to do.
they went to the theater. We had to go with them. You know what I'm saying? Like
Y'all
we
saw
couldn't sit
that
at the
movie?
house.
Have y'all seen Jason's Lyric?
Oh.
I was too. I wasn't. I don't
you
think
seen
I was
Jason's
too
Lyric?
young to be in a. What is
Yeah.
no?
You ever seen Jason?
What is
Oh.
no?
That sounds like
Why
a
you
movie
so
I wouldn't
mad?
see.
Ah,
I haven't at least heard of it
Lyric.
before. I feel like I'm further along than Pat. Now that we having this discussion.
You have a show.
How about Baby's
Yeah,
Kids?
actually assisted you to help out because you
Yeah.
wouldn't have seen none of
but
this.
People
that's
made you do
beside
all
the
this.
point.
People tell me, and I'm like, no, now I'm not gonna do it. Out of
It's
No,
spite.
I'm
beside
not
the
gonna do
point.
it. How about Baby's Kids?
I've seen
I've seen
parts
that.
of Bebe's Kids.
Parts of.
That was age appropriate at the time. But
So-
why would you sit up watching New Jack City and they doing crack and selling dope? And
What year did that
like,
come out?
I mean, I had crackheads in my family.
90.
We were
I think.
kids
1990.
whatever year. it was.
90.
Oh, because y'all had parents who loved you, so.
I wasn't allowed in a movie theater
Or
yet.
like Color Purple. I would never let my child watch Color Purple.
Yeah,
You've
it's
never
dark.
seen it as an adult. You
Kev
know how
on
many times
Stage
it will come.
Studios is still gonna pay for my therapy session.
Right.
From watching.
It's terrible.
It took me 3 days and a pint of
Yeah,
tequila
it's a terrible
pint?
movie.
to
Yeah,
finish that
sure.
movie.
What movie?
It's
Color
dark.
Purple.
It's dark.
And
It's-
somebody
yeah,
said that was
it's
their
not a
favorite
fun
movie. I was
watch.
like, you are a
That's
sociopath.
crazy.
A
Is it
serial-
considered a comedy?
psychopath.
That's crazy.
No.
Is it considered?
No,
There's a lot of funny
it's-
parts in it, right?
No.
It's funny parts when you're older. It wasn't funny parts when you were younger.
Right.
It's like Roots. It's like a hard watch, but you kind of got to do it.
Well, as kids, we had to watch Roots in like elementary school.
That's like making your
you
that's
know
like
what?
making your 2 kids sit down and watch Precious right now.
I didn't make
Yeah.
it through all the tapes.
Precious is a
True.
punishment.
I don't
Understandable.
I
know.
saw a couple. I saw the tapes that were famous, but there was like 7 or 8, right?
Yeah,
Understandable.
I didn't
That's-
watch. I
it's a
didn't
lot.
watch
What did like Kunta
I
grow
never
up or
seen
something?
I never seen
Yeah.
Oh
Roots.
yeah, I never seen
He's
He
like
had
old
a
at the
kid,
end?
Chicken George, everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
never seen
Oh,
Roots.
Chicken George was his kid?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I never seen
We
Roots.
call my auntie.
You never
husband
seen
Chicken
Roots at all?
George.
No,
I've never seen it either.
I'm never a fan
Never seen
of black
anything, any
oppression.
parts of it?
I don't like. I can't do slavery movies at all.
Yeah,
I,
but
that
I
was like
read
one of the
about my
first.
history. I cannot watch.
Yeah, that
it.
was so early
No, I
on.
have to watch it because it keeps
I can't
me
even
angry.
do Jim Crow style. I
Right.
never seen Selma.
You couldn't do
I heard it's a great
slave
movie,
movies
but
as
I
a
can't.
kid either.
You can't
Yeah.
do Selma?
We didn't have a
No.
choice.
That's history.
But it's like I'll read it and I'll know my history. I can't watch that. It will.
I
just-
see, I
it's
see.
Yeah.
just-
What is it
Understandable.
about
I
black
don't-
oppression that like we keep making? Was like, is it
Money?
A
important?
lot of times we don't make it. Steven Spielberg made
Yeah.
Amistad.
But
Yeah.
is it important that like y'all gotta watch this?
I don't think it's important. I don't think it's for us.
Emancipation. Go watch that, y'all. Like,
I don't think it's that. I think what it is one. It does was solid at the box office. So I think when it comes,
They love seeing black
so
people getting whipped.
white people go like this. What makes money? We know for sure slave movies has historically made us money. let's make a slave movie.
But and then I also think there's different generations of it because
For sure.
like, you know, my parents watched Roots, right? My dad
Right.
watched Roots, and then here I go, like for us, what was it? We had like Amistad when I was a kid. And like as we're getting old, like there's
Hotel
every
Rwanda.
generation has a different one, but then you're alive for a lot of them. So you're like, why do we keep making
So why
these?
don't y'all
Yeah.
just keep
But-
watching the old ones?
Nah,
Because
I
I wasn't watching Roots growing up. Like that was something my dad watched. So
Yeah.
it's like, so I get it because to me, we don't need to forget, right?
Yeah.
We do need to have that.
I
It,
agree with that.
still needs
Yeah.
to be raw. That raw feeling still
Just so
needs
you
to
know,
be there.
yeah.
Right. But at the same time, it's like I don't want to see these all the time. Like
And also,
yeah.
too, you don't want to live in that mindset of like, all right, this is how we are, too.
Yeah, yeah,
you want
yeah.
to be like, all right, this has happened,
happened.
and let's just know that we have to be prepared that this could happen, possibly happen again. So just know,
I felt the same way with Avatar. I was like, white people, wild.
yeah.
Both of them. I was like, white people, why y'all keep coming here?
Is it slave movie?
Acting a fool.
Is slavery in there?
I mean, it's technically
It's
like
based
white.
It's more
off
close
it.
to like the Native Americans.
Yeah,
and
Native
colonies.
American.
Yeah.
That would be crazy if they were just like
That's not
I
that.
haven't seen Avatar either.
That's
I
not
can't.
that
the first
The
one.
first
I haven't seen the first one.
That is
You
kinda
remember, like,
crazy.
20
yo.
You don't need to see the first one to see the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like I missed it once
That's
I missed
what
the
everybody
3.
said
So.
about
pretty much-
The second
Rocky
one is
or
the
Creed,
water
and I was
first one.
like,
Yeah.
It's
I
a
feel
water
like I
movie.
need to see these.
Yeah.
Like white people keep coming here like we want that.
And somebody told me that
And we're
about
taking
Top
over.
Gun,
Colonization.
and I was lost.
And
Imagine
so
that
what-
happened though. They like oppressed every race and was just like,
I mean,
blue now.
I mean, what
let's fuck up these blue people.
What's next? But I mean, it kind of started with it in Web 3 or what's it called? The virtual, what do they call the virtual world?
Meta?
The meta world, yeah.
Metaverse?
It was already starting some shit in there. People were getting beat up and jumped. Like, that ain't
Getting jumped in the
Golly,
metaverse. is
dude.
so-
What?
Take the mask off.
getting kidnapped.
Take the
Like
mask.
racist
They're
stuff
going to
happening?
oppress in there too. I think they went, all right, let's see.
might
If we
as well
can,
stay in real life.
It's fake.
Right.
gonna be the excuse.
Non-realistic colors.
Might as well
All right,
stay
so
in
what
real
you picking,
life.
lightsaber or
Oh,
the hoverboard?
shit.
No, I feel bad.
I'm
Hey,
back
give me
to
the
black.
hoverboard. I don't
Communism.
want to be responsible for a lightsaber. I don't feel safe enough and equipped enough to have that in my possession.
Me too. That's why I'm picking it. Yes, lightsaber.
Give me the lightsaber. That hoverboard trash. Y'all ruined it.
Yeah, it is. But I mean, I'll pick. I think. The lightsaber. I would get that because I would sell it. Because I'll be like, I got a real lightsaber. You can come test it out.
You're
I'm
just
charging
And
selling
you.
then some
Everything.
supervillain has
Then
it.
you're gonna be
Right
an
around
accessory
the
to
That ain't my
murder.
problem. As long as you don't kill me with it. I'm like, yo, here's the rules.
That'd be so messed up.
You think it takes over New
And
York?
as soon as he get caught, he gonna be in there first 48. So Keenan,
$600. That's all you sold.
show.
I need the money back.
$600.
Need my half of the rent.
This is alien technology.
What you choosing, Dion?
Because of the weight restriction on the hoverboard.
Imagine it was
That should be scraping on the ground like.
It's just, it looks like, hey, are you going snowboarding? No, it's a hoverboard.
Sparks flying up.
Where's Dion at? I'm following the trail. Where Dion's at?
Oh, just keep scraping the ground.
It just looks exactly like a
And
snowboard.
he's like 1 pound too heavy for it too. He's like, what?
Oh
What
my
now? Over the
god.
weight restriction.
So I can't. You can move, but you can kind of drag in the back.
Okay,
So
so
I'll do
lightsaber.
lightsaber,
Looks
yeah.
like the lightsabers have it. Thank
That
you all
is
for
funny.
joining us today for this episode of SquADcast. Thank you, Keysha E. Thank
Of
you, Keenan
course.
Baker. Thank you so much, Dion Lack. And of course, myself, Patrick Cloud. Thank y'all for watching All Deaf SquADcast. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Peace.